What's up YouTube, Dal here from Zephyr War Games, and today we are opening up the brand new Legendary Duelist, and that is Synchro Storm. So each of these sets contain a rare card in each pack, and it's 5 cards per pack, 36 packs per box, and it introduces support for specific kind of art types. This set includes 9 Ultras, 8 Supers, and you should be getting about 6 or 7 Supers and 5 Ultras per box. And there is also a Ghost Rare available, which is the cover card of the brand new, basically Stardust Dragon. So we're going to crack into this. We're going to see if we can get lucky and get that Ghost. Obviously from one box would be unbelievably amazing. Other than that, there are support for Duelist, Speedroids, Stardust, and what are called Fleurs. And the best card that is not considered as the Ghost Rare is the Fleur Baroness, which really helps out Soul Swords, so it is one of the chase cards. Now, pre-order prices on these individuals are crazy high right now, and when you look at previous Legendary Duelist sets, you look at stuff like Malicious Bane, a Dusted Gold, and then you can also look at stuff like Magician's Souls, so there are huge values in the individuals of these that are relative to either fan favourite decks or meta decks. So I think the Baroness will probably be the one to watch. So I'm going to crack through these and see what we can get. So we've got a nice reprint of Unknown Synchron. We'll zoom in on this. Speedroid Red Eye Dice, Car Turbo, and our first super is Florent de Fleur. So it is an equipped card. Activate this card by targeting a level 2 or lower monster in your graveyard and special summon it, but negate its effects. Also equip it with this card. When this card equipped by this effect leaves the field, destroy that monster. The equipped monster gains 700 attack. If this card is sent from the spell and trap card zone to the graveyard, you can equip this card to a Synchro monster you control. You only use the effect once per turn. I mean, I don't know, but this could actually be really cool in something like Infernoble Knights, because yes, of course, it is technically Totem Bird. It is technically a living fossil, but you can like bring back Renard, and then you use Renard as Synchro, and as long as this leaves the field, if this card is sent from the spell and trap zone, so as long as it's equipped, it goes to the graveyard, and then it will re-equip to that Synchro that you make. So that can be pretty cool. I don't know how high you'd climb with it, but maybe like if you make a Charles, it gives him an instant equipped, which is really nice. Tuckentornborg, Necrofleur, Z1, Mariamne the True Draco, and then the Pennant of Revolution. If another card or card you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can add 1 Liberty at last from your deck or graveyard to your hand. At the start of the damage step, if a Synchro monster battles a monster, you can destroy your opponent's battling monster. If this card in the spell and trap card zone would be destroyed by a card effect, you can destroy 1 monster you control instead. So, obviously a Fleur card. I actually really like that Florent. I think there's some use to that. That's pretty cool. Anyway, continuing through. Sophre de Fleur, High Speedroid Chambara, Unknown Synchron, Synchron Exploder, and Speedroid Duplicate. So banish 1 wind monster from your graveyard, then target 1 card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. During your main phase, if this card is in the graveyard, you can target 1 level 2 or higher Speedroid monster you control, reduce its level by 1, and if you do, special summon this card as a normal monster. That's pretty cool. As a tuner, wind level 1, it is not treated as a trap, only use the effect once per turn. That's kind of cool. I like that for Speedroids. Actually, of all the decks that get support in this, apart from getting the Fleur stuff and the Stardust stuff for Synchrons in general, I actually quite like the idea of Speedroids. I used to really like playing these back in the day. Speedroid Terratop, Duelist, so this is actually going to plummet the Common Prince, which is really good. Necrofleur, and Duelist Bird Call. Wow, so our first Ultra. So you take, very weird wording, take 1 Duelist monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Then you can special summon 1 Duelist monster with a different name from your hand. So that's actually really good for the deck. Considering a lot of the Duelist stuff special summons itself for free, this just counts as another copy of itself. And the fact that it lets you just add or send is really cool. So it's like a free of Foolish Burial or Special Summon. And the Synchro Dilemma is pretty cool as well. So you can activate 1 of the following effects. Send a Synchro monster from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard to special summon a monster from your hand. Target 1 other card you control, destroy it, and if you do, special summon 1 Synchro monster with a different original name from your hand or graveyard. You can only use this effect once per turn. And you can only activate one of the following effects, which is a shame, because if you could activate both, that would be nuts. But still a really good card. I'll try not to take too much longer on these. I'm just trying to read out all the new cards as we go. I still expect there to be 5 more supers at the least, and 4 more ultras. So Borg, Horse, Speed Recovery, Stardust Warrior, and Totem Bird. See, they're the disappointing packs when you're getting 5. Like each pack only retails at like £1.75 or something. Marble, Mariamne, Borg, Lyrillus Bird Sanctuary, and Lyrillus Assembled Nightingale. So Bird Sanctuary is a continuous spell. You can target 2 winged beasts XYZs you control, attach one of those monsters to the other as material, transferring its materials to that monster. If you control an XYZ monster with 3 or more materials, you can draw 1 card. Only use each effect once per turn. So that's 2 supers down from a possible, I believe it's 6 or 7. So, Cobalt Sparrow, Assault Warrior, Rush Warrior, Cobalt Hedgehog, and Lyrillus Burial Canary. So if this card is in your hand, you can target a Lyrillus monster in your graveyard, special summon both this card and that monster. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except XYZs. You can only use this effect once per turn. A winged XYZ that was used, XYZ someone using this card as material gains the following effect. It gains 200 attack, and also its control cannot be switched. So I think, like this, is this a 1-card combo to get you 2 Lyrillus? So you take a Lyrillus monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard, and special summon 1. So yeah, basically if you Foolish Burial Lyrillus and you have this in hand, so you'd need this and this, you kind of get a free XYZ, which is pretty cool. Continuing on. Denku, Dooku, Quill Pen, Tornado Dragon is a common, interesting. Wobbler, so that's a second Wobbler, and a second Duplicate. It's interesting, we've seen 2 Wobblers. I'm not going to obviously base that all off of 1 box, considering we've only gone through 5 packs. But 2 Cobalts, and then Speedroid Will and a Fleur Synchron. So, Speedroid Will is discard 1 card, roll a 6-sided dice, then special summon from your hand and or deck 1 or 2 Speedroid monsters whose total levels equal the result but negate their effects. If you do not special summon, you lose life points equal to the result times 500. Ugh, that could be pretty damaging. So what we got? 3 supers and 1 ultra so far. So apart from the ultras, we're near enough halfway on the supers, I believe. Come on, Ghost, Chambara, Lyrillus, Mariamne, Quill Pen, and Chevalier de Fleur. So this is obviously the old Fleur monster. During your turn, when your opponent activates a spell or trap, with it negate the activation if you do destroy that card. So just a generic, nice spell and trap negator, which is pretty cool. But it does require Fleur Synchron specifically. I kind of feel like I need to. Noble Knight Joan. There's our first Sapphire Swallow. Double Yo-Yo. Necron Synchron. Or Necro Synchron. That's kind of one that I wanted actually. So this is pretty cool. So this card's name becomes Fleur Synchron while on the field or in the graveyard. Only use each of the following effects once per turn. You can target 1 other face-up monster you control. Increase its level by 2 until the end of this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, add Synchron material for a wind monster. You can special on 1 level 1 plant from your deck. So I believe, if I recall what Joe was mentioning to me, that actually gives you access to, I think it's like Necro or Rose Form, something like that. And you just get like free materials just going off. Chambara, Speedlift, Quill Pen, Noble Knight Joan, and High Speed Word Kite. I mean, this set is really dependent on if you really want to be building any of these decks. I mean, a box is relatively cheap. It just depends on like what you're hunting for. And like I said in the past, the issue with this type of set is the singles do tend to be a lot more expensive than they should be. So try and open this up for a bit more for you. There you go. Zone 1, Borg, Unknown Synchron, Speedroid Car Turbo, and Totem Bird. It looks like we've got all of our good stuff from one side. So we've had 2 ultras and 3 supers, so pretty much, we've still got 4 packs left, so pretty much half the ratios. Speedroid Recovery, Assault, Fleur, Clearing. Oh, what a waste of a super rare. What a waste. I would say Crystal Wing, but oh, what a waste. I saw Synchro as well, and I was like, oh, the Ghost. And I was like, oh, Clearing. That is actually a waste. I absolutely hate it when they reprint cards like that as a super rare when it's so easy to already pick up higher rarities of them. Focus. Tornado Dragon. Explorer. Top. Ooh, Lyrillus Celestine Wangtail. If this card is special summoned, you get to add a Lyrilisk spell or trap from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, you can type one Lyrilisk XYZ you control, attach this card to it as material. That's kind of cool. So obviously that gets you to the call. That's kind of cool. It gets you to the call. I think I've got Rob's box. I think this is the box that Rob would have wanted because he really wants the Lyrilisk stuff, which is fine because I've probably given him the one that has the Ghost in it or has the Baroness in it, and I'm going to be like, yeah, cool. Just end up swapping those over anyway. Rush Warrior, Red Eye Dice, Necrophilier, Denki, and Bird. Right, so we got 3 Ultras and 4 Supers from one half. So obviously, I think the first half was the higher rated half. We should be expecting at least 2 Supers, if not 3, and 2 Ultras. Sparrow, last, Zone 1, Yo-Yo, Revolution. Start moving through this a little bit faster. Warrior, Flare, Warrior. Ooh, we got a second Florent de Flare. I'm actually kind of happy with that. I still think it's a really cool card. It's a shame that I got 2 of the same, but I know it happens in this. The foils, you could get double. You can even get double of the Ultras sometimes, so that's kind of cool. So, Swallow, de Flare, Horsey, Joan, and Totem Bird. So, 2 more Supers, apart from the really weak-ass Crystal Wing one, or Clear Wing one. Dookie, Turbo, Lyrilisk, Quillbolt, and Duplicate. Speedlift, Flare, Yo-Yo, Rush, Kite. Oh yeah, the right side was definitely so much better. Open up, what is it, 18 packs? And we got a pretty decent amount. Synchron, Joan, Horsey, a Necro Synchron! I got 2 of them. I don't need 2 of them, but that's pretty cool. I mean, I think I don't need 2 of them. Shouldn't need 2 of them? I don't know. Lyrilisk, Assault Warrior, Chambara. Well, Card Turbo, Horse, Denko, Revolution. So, I mean, that's just, that's tragic. 2, 4, 6. So, 1 more Super, 1 more Ultra. To make this box worth it, it has to kind of be like the Ghost or the Baroness. So, I'm not really holding my breath too much on that one. I mean, getting double Ultras is a kick in the nads. But getting double of the worst Super in this is a major kick in the nads. Terratop, Zone 1, Synchron, Liberty at Last, and Kite. I don't know how many packs we've got left. I think there's about 6. Come on, Ghosty Boy! Nope. How many have we got left? 2, 4, 6, 7. 1 Ultra, or it should be, on average, 1 Ultra, 1 more Super. I don't know if Ghost is an extra or it's an addition. Speedroid Fuki Madoshi Piper. If this card is normal or special, you can excavate cards from the top of your deck equal to the number of other wind monsters you control. Add 1 excavated card to your hand. Just a generic card, that's pretty cool. Also place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. You can banish this card from the graveyard to target a level 3 or higher wind monster you control. Reduce its level by 2. Only use the effect once per turn. That's pretty cool, I like that. And it triggers off a normal or special, and then if you've got other wins, you get to excavate and just add a card. Like, it's not restricted to like adding a wind or adding anything else. So that's cool. I like that. Probably work well with Wind Witches. Liberty at Last, Synchro Dilemma. 4 packs left, 1 Ultra. Should we just go blitz it? So the foil is that one there. So let's blitz the last 4 packs. Foil is that one there. Foil is that one there. Well, hopefully the foil was that one there. Can't remember if it was 6 or 7. Right, so these should, or one of those should be a foil. So let's have a look what we got. Targetonborg, Terratop, nice that they were together. Speedlift, Burial Canary, Warrior, Fleur, Tornado, Revolution, Synchro Dilemma, Horse Stilts, Quillbolt, Quillbolt Hedgehog. Did I get an extra rare in one of those packs? I might have done. Sapphire Swallow, Yo-Yo, Marianne. Oh, we got a second Wagtail. Red Eye Dice, Warrior. Oh, what? What? We got a playset of clear wings. What the f is that? What is that? I mean, I get it. Like, what is it? There's 8 super rares. You get 7, but come on, to give me a playset? Like, yeet that, boy. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, I think these, for the supers, for me personally, these are pretty cool. I like those. And then for the ultras, the Duelist stuff I'm not personally interested in, so they're of no use to me. But the Fleur is kind of cool. But I know Rob's going to be happy. So I will let him know from there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Till next time, guys, as absolutely always, stay safe. And of course, happy dueling.